Hello. I thought I might do a little chopping test. A comparative study between my bush knife with the Triphasic grind and this somewhat convexed and recurved Lapp knife. On this piece of hemlock, at least to start out. So what I'm going to do is just chop for, call it a minute. Not as hard as I can. As hard as I would like to be chopping if I were out and about chopping. Whoops. Still pretty green, this hemlock. It's probably me that cut it, but I don't recall when. Right, that's about a minute. My arm's pretty tired, but I'm going to have to try and keep up that same kind of energy level. Not necessarily cadence, because it's a different knife. Well, we've definitely got a winner in the local, you know. Assuming that I did keep up the same energy level, which is debatable, the local did a lot better on that. Now, one thing is that my little red string came off. So the lanyard was slipping on this and I couldn't use it how I would usually use it, which is gripping on the lanyard right at the end here, but it's popping out of my hand now. So I need to tighten the lanyard, and I would have done significantly better. But even so, I'd say the local is the winner on that one. And you know, so there's that. Now, what if I were to whittle on this seasoned cut beech pole? So let me just do a few strokes, debarking, maybe hit a couple of knots, and see how that feels. Yeah. I mean, if you're looking to do it rough, this thing just plows through. With that tooth there. So, that's how that works. Yeah, I mean, it's not getting really very hung up either, even on things like that. Just cut straight through. So, very comparable performance. Now, at this stage, maybe if I wanted to chop on this, because it is quite hard. Yeah, I mean, still liking this better. What about a split pole? All right, so that's dug in. A little too much there. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I mean, the length of the blade lets me get a nice long stroke there. Now here you have this recurve. That does help on rounds and angles and stuff. Now I'm just noticing, now that I came out having been lazy all day and start moving my arm, I'm noticing how much harder work it is to move a heavier knife when you're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. This thing being that much heavier. The handle is super comfortable on this, but also now that I've become accustomed to having this big pommel to grab onto, I'm missing it. Again, it's the thing with the lanyard. The lanyard helps if it's tight enough. Yeah, they work similarly for all that they're different. I wouldn't say there's that much between them. But this is the one that's been calling me of late, and I like it. I think the concept could still be improved upon in various ways, but maybe not by that much. It's great. And now, of course, this, where it's going to beat the other one hands down, is in overall toughness. Yeah, you could hammer this through a car door and then step on it on one foot and bounce up and down, I reckon. I have to try that sometime. And this guy's a lot more lightweight. Yeah? Literally, figuratively. But for what I come down here to do, you know, chop down a sapling, split it in half, and strip it, that kind of thing, to make something like that. I made this knife with that notion in mind, and it does do pretty well at that kind of task. And it might not be as sharp as this one right now, especially up here, but you know, it's the same ballpark. So gonna have to make me something like this. That's what I reckon. Love them both though. Thanks for watching.